Literally see the row of cardboard cutouts. I think it's just there, halfway up the stand, beneath the banner there. Row N, seat 115 and 116 is me and my brother. So I mean, aside from where I'm standing right now, you probably don't get a better seat in the ground. The other thing is the boys that we sit around about. That's a big part of the occasion for us. Me and my brother have been going for years, but we really get on with the guys. We didn't know them before we moved into these stands, so you're making friends coming to the football, you know. So it's you don't want to trade that. It's good. It's almost tribal, isn't it? You grow up with it, and it's in you. It's in your genes. It's in your blood. And football's a real. For me, it's just a good release. You know, especially like this year. I mean, we all need it, but it's the atmosphere you miss more, I think. You know, it's like, I've been watching the games, catching up with the boys, I've arranged a few on Zoom and stuff like that, but you know, you're not doing that every weekend, and spend my week on Zoom working these days. So, nah, it's just the atmosphere, it's getting to see the boys and just soaking it in. You can't beat it. Miss it. I'm looking forward to getting back. You can just about see the light at the end of the tunnel now. So seats straight ahead here, halfway up the stand, just beneath the banners. It's kind of eerie actually because of what we're all going through. This is a big novelty for me, getting out, not only just out the house, but getting to come to my football team. This is the noisy crowd, isn't it? At the top left there. Aye.
You must have been at these stands.
I do. I have to say I do, because like to some extent you kind of. I suppose the noise will be coming off the side of the stand there and back in, but when they were in this stand, just the nature of the east, like, and the fans in it, it was just like a wave, you know. As soon as they started up, it would just go right across. What does it feel like on? It's good, isn't it? It's good. I think I'd be too tempted to be outside the dugout though. I think I'd be getting hauled back in. See the line of sight, because obviously the ground's higher up, the pitch is higher up than the dugout here. I think I would be out there for the whole game. I don't think I could watch the game from here. When I come up to the seat, it's definitely a case of like checking the away fans, seeing what the numbers are like, and whether we're going to get a bit of noise, and then you're just checking out the players on the park, and you know, you're usually giving us a lineup. This is the seat here, it's 115, and as you can see, it's a brilliant view on the park, right on the halfway line. It does feel strange. So I sit here, and my brother James sits here. He's in Aberdeen, so this is, you know, football's family as well. It'll be the same for majority of fans, but this is the opportunity we get to catch up. You know, normally a beer in the Iona beforehand, and then if we're lucky, we'll maybe a couple of boys sit behind us, Woody and Reeve. Maybe go to the Tourmalet afterwards for a couple of good beers, and then, you know, but yeah, no, it's amazing. Going into the terrace and everything was quite intimidating. You know, like I always, my uncle and my dad, my dad's obviously passed away now, but my uncle, he always kind of winds me up a bit, because he says I used to have my hands in my ears and everything at the games, you know, because I was like, didn't like the noise and everything. But no, this is a better way to watch football, 100%. You know, the cowshed was fun. There's something tribal about it, you know, standing on the seats and rubbing up, you know, shoulders to shoulders. But this is a little bit more comfortable, certainly watching the game. I love the memories, but I think this is better. Yeah, it was with my dad and my uncle. It was a derby game. It must have been about 8 or so. I went with my brother as well, and Hibs won 1-0. I just remember, my uncle was other side of the town. My dad's obviously Hibs, and my brother and I. So just remember my dad having bragging rights all night, because we went out for a curry. I think we went to Cushy's later on that night, and it's just that it was good time. And from then on, it was always Hibs, you know. Honestly, I think there's going to be a lot of emotion in the ground, in the stadium when we all get back. I think there's going to be a lot of friends, family reunited. It's going to be a big emotional day. I think there'll be a lot of embracing and like lots of folk, you know, making plans. I think the town, you know, the pubs will be absolutely chocker.